Hi, my name's Rachel and I'm Lucy's physio. This is Lucy and her journey about how she learned to walk. This is Lucy when she was 18 months old and this is what she could do.
This is Lucy standing, nice and tall, without her leg wraps. There's Lucy doing a little bit of walking. Come on, Lucy.
Before Lucy could learn to walk, she had to learn to weight bear through her legs. This meant incorporating standing into her everyday life. And then Lucy learned how to start walking with a ladder to learn the components of walking. This is Lucy's first walker that she moved into, and it provided quite a lot of support through her arms and her hips, but allowed her to keep learning about how to walk. This walker was loaned to Lucy through the CPEC equipment library. At the same time she went into her walker, she continued to practice walking in other ways, like this, using the ladder at home with her mum.
Step, and step, and step, and step.
Lucy then went into a different type of walker, which was also loaned through CPEC.
I'm really glad that she's done walking before this.
This walker was lighter and less supportive, and the next step for Lucy as she learnt to better control her body. And you can see how Lucy finally learns to push the walker herself.
Whoa, we hit a bump. 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 Pushing up, pushing up. Holding on and pushing.
As her skills progressed, we had to find new and creative ways to keep Lucy engaged while she continued learning how to walk.
Can you call out? Hi.
Now we are heading into incorporating walking into other skills such as climbing stairs, general climbing on play equipment.
Really? Actually, you would have been yesterday at Oliver's football match when they finished, they go out in the middle to sing the song, and she walked from the boundary out to the middle with nobody holding her. And then she was in the middle. Yeah. And everybody knows her. She literally had the whole football team cheering her. You know.
And also walking on uneven surfaces.
You try, Lucy. You come and get it. Wow. Oh, good try. Good try. Well done. Uh-oh. Oh, relax.
Your support has made it possible for CPEC to have a wide range of walkers available for children so that we can help them to move forwards and develop their skills. This is a sample of some of the walkers in CPEC's equipment library. As you can see, they have different levels of support, which help us meet the various needs of the children. And this is a NERMI Neo. We use this for children who can weight bear but need some support around their hips and chest. It allows them to learn to push forwards with their arms, and we can also help them to keep their feet apart if children have difficulty with feet crossing over as they walk. Unfortunately, we have more children who need a NERMI Neo than the one walker that we have available to loan out. Your support will allow us to purchase more NERMI Neos and walkers like it. Thank you.
Yeah, over an 18-month period, I think Lucy probably tried 6 different walkers in total. Each of them kind of giving her different support at different times as she learnt to walk. And I remember one particular physio session where one of the physios had 4 different walkers lined up, and we did, about 20 steps in each walker, and none of them were quite right. There was, features of one that were great and features of others that were great, and so I remember the physio with her tools taking bits off one and adding it to another and adding in arm rests and things like that until we got a setup that supported Lucy's quite unusual body in a way that she would be able to walk forward. So that it took about an hour to get to that, and then we went home with a walker in our boot to try at home, and it's when you get them home that you really know if they're going to walk or work. I really like to get all Lucy's equipment home and try it at home, because that's when I know whether it's really going to work for her and for us. And yeah, I guess coming to CPEC and having the variety of different walkers to be able to take home in your boot, try for a couple of weeks, and if it's not right, either bring back for a modification or bring back for a different version. And in Lucy's case, she has progressed very steadily, and at points quite quickly, and other points quite slowly. So some of the walkers we had for a couple of months, and one of the walkers we only had for a couple of weeks, because she was changing so rapidly, and we were so desperate to keep her supported and keeping on progressing, and she herself wanted to keep progressing. And we have a bit of a joke about walkers in a house, that Lucy basically walked herself out of a walker because she was so desperate to walk, and she found the walkers frustrating even though they were important. And one day she was just in her walker, and she literally just undid the strap and just said, "That's enough, I want to do this by myself." Everyone sort of jokes, "Oh, it's a miracle," and and in some ways it is, but in some ways I know the hours and hours and hours of work that have gone into walking. Now, our family in particular would like to thank everyone that's involved in helping CPEC provide these walkers to kids like ours. And I understand that the Mayor of Monash Golf Day was particularly significant in helping CPEC with their walker library, and our family is one that has benefited enormously from that, and I hope that other families, get the chance to have the benefit and success that we have had.